Hey everybody, we're getting ready for a live. Checking connection. Jambo, fellow adventurers, and good morning. It's a Saturday. The birds are singing, and it's time for a spiritual tune-up. I was hoping to have a guest speaker today, but she had priorities. So today we're going to talk about karma. I brought it up yesterday because yesterday I was speaking to the absolute truth of our thoughts becoming the things and events of our life with zero mitigating circumstances. Zero. And I said one of those things that too often people give their power away to is the concept of karma, which I think is profoundly misunderstood. So today we're going to talk about karma, and I'm going to relieve you from any past karma you think may be holding you back in this lifetime, because it ain't so. First, intuitively, just through deductive reasoning, it's really easy to get to a place of understanding that it just can't rob you of your power. And I'm going to go there with you in a moment. But I want to say that in addition to my own deductive reasoning, which I encourage everyone to do, go there, go within, the truth is there. I have been fortified in my 20 years of searching and confirmed many of my beliefs through some of the most profound literary works of all. One of which is the Seth material dictated by Jane Roberts. Seth, so profound, zero agenda, similarly says that karma ain't that big of a deal. And Ramtha recently, also, the White Book by J.Z. Knight, said the same thing. But far more important than Ramtha, Seth, or myself telling you that karma is not absolute. It is not an absolute law. I know they call it the law of karma, and there's good reason, but it's not absolute. Far more than taking my word for it or finding it in a book, go within and connect the dots, as I'm going to help you do this very moment. Okay, as I talked about, we are the eyes and the ears of the divine. Come alive in the dream of life because we could, because we wanted to, because we'd be safe, because we'd be powerful. We didn't come here to be puppets on marionette strings. We didn't come here to grovel and put the needs of others before our own. We came here to shine our light, and doing so, all of humanity benefits, as does the wildlife, as do we find creative fulfillment. If karma was an absolute law, you could not say thoughts become things. You could not say, believe and ye shall receive. What if there's karma? Well, believe and ye shall receive, footnote, unless you were a pirate in the 12th century and it's payback time. It could not be said that you create your own reality. It could not be all of these things. It could not say, creative visualization, positive thinking always work. Well, I'm the one who says they always work. If there was this caveat of karma as an absolute law, it wouldn't be true. It'd be like, what's the score? So what is karma? Because sure enough, you and I both see what goes around comes around so often, and sometimes very quickly. But it is not because of a scorecard. A scorecard, if you violate 5 times one morning somebody else, does that karma, as it's understood to be an absolute law, would mean you have to be violated 5 times? If you killed somebody in the last lifetime, that would likely mean you would have to be killed this lifetime or in some lifetime. Now, what if your thoughts after you committed some grievous omission, violation of somebody else, what if you saw the horror of your ways? What if you suddenly realized, hey, I just hurt myself. Hey, there's love and beauty everywhere. There was another way to deal with that. And suddenly you raise your vibration for any reason, whether it was self-reflection or just noticing the beauty that's everywhere. You raise your vibration to a place of, your thoughts are of love, they are of peace, they are of health, they are of healing, they are of service, they are of beauty, they are of your power. Those thoughts would be the thoughts swirling around you, becoming the things and events of your life, and not, wait a minute, stop everything. You hurt somebody when you were a pirate. Walk the plank, dude. It would violate your ability to create on the fly if it was an absolute law. But what does happen If you live in a world where you think, it's survival of the fittest, kill or be killed, better take advantage of other people or they're going to take advantage of you. Many people think like that. Many people think that we're all animals, base nature, that we are filthy, vile, and if no one's looking, we would all pillage and plunder to our heart's content. Ha 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 ha. If that's your mindset, if that's your vibration, you will pillage and you will be pillaged. You will plunder and you will be plundered. And that wheel, there's the lingo from the Orient, that wheel of karma will never end until you change your thinking and rise to another level. The instant you change your thinking, no matter what the score was, you're lifted free. You're lifted free. So karma is a phenomenon. It is extremely prevalent. We see it everywhere. What goes around comes around, but not as an absolute law. You can just deduce that and realize your power is in the moment you choose your thoughts, change your focus, you change your experience. It doesn't matter what the score was. There is no scorecard. There is no judgment. It is you creating on the fly as a streaming manifester. Let this embolden you. If somebody says, you're dealing with a karmic issue with that person in your life, and that's why it's so difficult, it's not a problem that you're paying a penance for in a past life. This is another example. What's going on here is that you never figured out your crossed wires in a past life. You're still vibrating at this level and you're still dealing with it right now. Maybe it's money. Maybe it's fulfillment. Maybe it's battling your own inner resistance to diving into life. Until you change your vibe, it's going to continue lifetime after lifetime. Not this lifetime because it arose in another lifetime and now there's a score to settle, but because you haven't changed your vibe. So you're not beholden to a past life. Never have been. This is the greatest news ever. Change your thinking now and you're free. You can live as you want to live, manifest as you want to manifest. Behold the Garden of Eden. You are loved and adored. There is no scorecard. Change your thinking, change your life. Lots of love. Happy Easter for those celebrating it. Happy Easter Bunny for those celebrating the Easter Bunny. Maybe I'll have a guest speaker tomorrow. Maybe not. It just depends on her mood. But lots of love, everybody. Have a great weekend.